turn up to that name, Playoff P. And guess what? He P.I.
Yeah.
P.I. He more like number 2.
He's not number 1 anymore.
Yeah.
No, number 1 anymore. Number 2.
Do you think Doc Rivers should be on watch?
Yep.
I'm not gonna say fired. He got too much tenure, but if you look at the facts is he hasn't won an NBA championship since he had the big 3 and in Boston, and since then, I mean, I think he went to one final, no NBA finals. I'm talking about like conference finals. He went to that, man. But other than that, he done lost 3.
Yep.
3, and I mean 3-1 leads.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Sometimes when you think about it, sometimes what I do is I just look. Sometimes when I see players that, like, I think that they used to be, like, really good, but then they fell down. Earlier, one time this season, I looked at Paul George and to what he was like on the Pacers compared to what he was on now.
Right.
And it's some dramatic, very, very dramatic change.
Yeah.
But that 2016, 2017, when he fought back from the injury, this season was very good.
He was younger.
Yeah.
He was younger. Let's be fair. He was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But he still ain't old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's not that old, actually.
He isn't. He's not even older than He's not older than Kawhi.
Yeah, he's not old. I don't think he's
Kawhi is only 29.
Is he older than Kyrie?
Older than who?
He's not older than Kyrie, right?
Nah.
Wow.
I think Kyrie might be older than him. I think.
Yep.
I don't know, but Kyrie left early, so I don't know. I gotta look at that.
Yeah. So let's stop trashing the Clippers and let's talk about our finals picks. So, the Nuggets have been averaging 106.8 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers have been averaging 114.1 points per game.
Okay.
The Celtics have been averaging 108.2 points per game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then Miami has been averaging 112.6 points per game.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have Lakers.
Let's look at one thing. Now, you put these them numbers down, but I think at the end of the day,
Here comes out the fight.
Clippers and Nuggets had a tough defensive game. You know what I'm saying? Clippers, I mean, they are defensively, they're pretty good. So for them to even get that, it's pretty decent. The Lakers game, I mean, it's traditional, you know. Houston doesn't have all that. You know what I'm saying? They defense was okay. It started off okay. But when they got rocked, it seemed like that defense was gone, man. They blew them boys out in that game, in the last game.
Some people may say, okay, if you grow to know me, if you really, really know me, you might originally think that I'm a LeBron James hater.
Yes, you are. No, you're not. You actually the Lakers fan, so how can you be a hater?
I'm not a LeBron James hater. It's just I have a large respect for LeBron. I have really large respect for him. It's just I don't like it because
you're a Kobe fan. That's why. Cause you put Kobe on his pedestal, man. You're not letting people grow.
People who are watching this think Kobe is better. No, 75% of people watching this think Kobe's better than LeBron, and you're not. And then the other 20. Wait, is it 25? Wait, what? I'm confused.
I don't know.
No,
You saying 25% people think LeBron is better.
My mathematics is being a little screwed up here.
But you saying 75 for Kobe, 25 for LeBron. And a lot of that is because a lot of people, you know, you young, but you do your research. A lot of people didn't see a lot of Kobe early. You know what I'm saying? Most of the younger folks saw LeBron. You know? And so I can see that. But what about that? The thing about the Celtics and Heat, that's probably the best defensive game I've seen in a while. Them boys is D'ing up each other. You know what I'm saying? Both coaches are kind of on it like that. So that's going to be, it's just that these guys going to be ready.
Which teams?
Celtics versus Heat.
Yes, this is going to be such a physical matchup.
Yes.
It's going to be a very, very, very physical matchup.
Yeah. They've been going at it, and that last second block by Bam was like probably one of the best blocks I've seen since LeBron.
Yup.
Bam Adebayo has been on a tear.
He's doing everything.
Yeah, my dad once told me, in fact, that he used to go to the same high school that Bam Adebayo
Yes,
went
he
to.
did. He did. Yeah.
So,
He didn't
yeah.
go there for a long time, but he definitely was there. He wasn't nothing like what people see now.
Yup.
He wasn't really schooling the game, but now he on another level.
I feel, you know what, this is completely out of topic, but it's from the dunk contest dealing with Bam. Actually, no, Bam wasn't in wait, what?
No, he wasn't in no dunk contest. You talking about his teammate?
He was in the he was in the
He was in the
skills
competitions. He was in
Yeah,
the
he was
competition. You know when they do the big man and little man competition. You know, I forgot what they call it.
skills-
In the All-Star game. Yeah, it was the All-Star competition, something like that.
Yeah, I
And
was
he
thinking
won
about
that. He won that joint. That's why I was like, that dude right there, boy.
forgot what his,
Aaron.
Forgot-
You talking about Bam, man. What you talking about?
I know.
Oh, you talking about Aaron Gordon. You talking about Aaron Gordon in the
Yeah,
dunk contest.
Aaron Gordon. I thought that Bam Adebayo was in the dunk contest, and then this led me to think or talk about how he got scammed and
The
how
skills competition. That's what it was. Skills competition.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of
Yeah. So I thought he was in the dunk contest, and it led me to think that. And
He's
that
too
led
tall.
me to
Too
think,
tall. Tall people don't look too good in dunk contest.
Yeah, it's just because I just made me think on how Aaron Gordon should never ever do a dunk contest again.
I wish he would, because his dunks was like some of the best dunks you ever seen.
He dunked over someone that was 7'6",
Yeah.
and he lost.
Yeah. Yeah, they robbed him. They robbed him on that one though. But it was a good competition. It still was a good competition.
I understand why Scotty gave him a 9 because he looked like Taco was bending down.
Yeah,
Right?
but bending down, you gotta think he's so tall. Bending down, he's still 7 foot tall. You know, he's 7'6" or 7'7", something like that. If he bend down a little bit, he's still 7 foot tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So next we have All NBA lineup. So first the All NBA lineup we have Giannis, Antetokounmpo, Kuzma. Okay. So he's been averaging 26.7 points per game in the play. I think this is playoffs.
Yup.
Search amongst. This is what he's averaging for the playoffs: 26.7 points per game, 5.9 assists, and 13.8 rebounds.
Yeah, he ball.
Next we have, except he lost.
Okay.
Lost. Next we have Old Man. He's averaging 26.6 points per game, 8.8 assists. Leads the Lakers in that category,
Right.
and 10.3 rebounds. Pretty good. Pretty good for an old man.
You funny.
Next you have Sauce Boss. Mr. Beer, James Harden have 29.6 points per game, 7.7 points per game, not points, assists, 5.6 rebounds. You have 27.6 points per game, 4.1 assists, and 10.9 rebounds. Last on my notes here, I didn't put Luka. I put Luka Magic. You have, and this actually is really, really good. When I looked at his statistics, I was like, what? Luka is in his second year.
Yeah.
His second year.
Yep.
He's averaging 31.0 points per game.
Yeah. He getting the ball. Him and KP get the ball, man. That's what's going on.
8.7 assists per game, and 9.8 rebounds.
Yeah.
The keep is that Luka is in his second year. Second. not third. This would be good if it was in his third. No, it's his second year.
Yeah, he balled.
Second year.
He balled this year, man. He really did, and he deserved to be on first team all NBA.
Yeah,
let's wrap up this NBA. Let's go into this NFL, man. You know, the first week of football, man. We got to talk about that, man.
And it's God gave us football.
Yes.
Yes.
Finally.
God gave us football. Amazing. He gave us football. So happy.
Yes.
So happy. So first, I'm about to tell you the week 1 standings. Pats have won 1 game. This is for the Pats have won 1 game. Bills have won 1 game. Jets have lost a game. And Dolphins have lost a game. Right?
Yep.
Next conference, you have Chiefs have won a game. Chargers have won a game. Raiders have won a game. Broncos have lost a game. Okay?
Yeah.
Next, you have the Redskins have won a game.
They're not the Redskins, though.
Yeah.
The Washington football team. We correcting all that racist stuff.
Yeah. Washington football. What? Wait, that's not a good name. Why would you?
That's a name of being complacent, you know. They just like they didn't want to come up with a name. But look, it's a whole lot of stuff to it. It can go both ways because the short period of time or the turnover, they had all your merchandise and stuff together. But I don't know.
I think with the problem, I think why they changed it is because of recent actions.
Yeah, the dude say he didn't want to change it, but go ahead. Let's go to another side. Let's keep it going.
Because their name is the Redskins, Native American, stuff like that. Next you have Giants.
Lost.
Yeah, Giants lost. You suck. You're so bad.
What about your team? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's right. As you were.
Hold on a second. Y'all. So, next we have Cowboys lost. Yes, the Cowboys lost.
Yeah.
Let's go. The Cowboys lost.
Yes, to the Rams.
Let's go. Cowboys lost. Go. You're trash. No one likes you. Next we have, you know what? The next team that loss doesn't even matter. We're not even going to name that team. Not that next team that lost. Because they're good. It was just a bad game. So we're not going to name the next team that's up in the conference. But yeah, because that team's good. It's just had a bad night. So next conference, Cardinals won their game.
Yeah.
That very
DeAndre Hopkins went crazy in that game too.
Yes. Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins went insane.
Yeah, he did.
Next we have Seahawks. Seahawks won. My dad's happy because he beat you. And he beat you with 1 player. He beat you with literally 1 player.
Nah, he had a good day. He had a good game. I mean, he scored like almost the most points in the league.
He's so you might know who I'm talking. You might know who I'm talking about. When I say 1 player beats, it was 2 players actually. I think it was 2 players. I really looked at the team.
One of my players didn't show up, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this one. I can't have no loss this week though.
Yeah. So the Rams won.
Yep.
We're all happy, right? Because Aaron Donald, you know, he's kind of good at the whole football thing. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Then you have 49ers lost, which I feel like it's since they lost, this is giving off bad vibes. Because you know how AI when he won the championship, his slowly team drifted away.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably what's going to happen with the 49ers. Next, we have the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
They won their game because if you don't know there was really only one player who won the game.